Hello, what is going on, guys? This is LE96 here, coming at you today with my first ever YouTube video, although it is not my official ever first YouTube video because I've had numerous accounts in the past. If you've come from any of the old channels, hello. If you're a new subscriber, hello. If you're just a randomer, hello. But yeah, today I'm going to be doing a cheap 3K to 4K team for FIFA 15. FIFA 15 has just come out today. Obviously people on Xbox One have had it a bit earlier, but I don't have an Xbox One, unfortunately. So yeah, starting off this team, it is going to be based in the Football Championship. There are some class players, class silver players in that league. So starting off here, we're going to be starting off with KIRKLAND with 74 diving, 75 reflex and 73 handling. The only thing that really lets him down on this is his speed, but his positioning also could make up for it as well. So he's going to sit there right in net, and as the manager I've got Steve Bruce for some reason. I'm not really too sure why, but yeah. In the right centre back position we are going to go with Johnson from Wolves. He has got 66 pace, 33 shooting, 49 passing, 49 dribbling, but he's got 70 defence and 77 physical, and for a silver player that is very good for considering his rating. In the left centre back position we have big bad Emerson Boyce from Wigan. He has got 71 defending and he has got 73 physical, bit similar to the guy we have got in the right centre back position, but yeah. Going in the left back position we are going to go with Fabio from Cardiff. I looked at Fabio's stats and I thought they were quite good considering like where he actually plays. So he plays in the left back position. He is Brazilian, so that could possibly go into a hybrid team with a championship team, a Brazilian team. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but yeah, he's got 77 pace, 76 dribbling, 70 defending, but he lets down a bit with the 66 physical, which I suppose isn't really a problem, but yeah. Over on the right back spot we have Whittaker from Norwich. He has 72 pace and 77 physical. Those are the two stats which stand out to me a lot. Again, he's a lot similar to the right centre back player, but he's just got that bit more pace and he's got one less defending, unfortunately. In the left midfield position we are going to go with Patterson from Nottingham Forest, who has got 82 pace and 72 dribbling. I thought for a 67 rated player those stats were quite good, considering 82 pace and a 67 rated player is pretty good, and considering you're going to be paying about 200 coins for each of these players, and I think it's about 500 at max. Over on the right mid position we have Adamoah, who has got some naughty stats considering like what rating he is. He's got 85 pace and 72 dribbling, which is really good for a right mid. In the centre mid position we are going to go with Howson from Norwich. I think this guy looks pretty decent considering his rating again, and considering he's a silver, he's just a standard centre mid I suppose. So he's got 70 shooting, 71 passing, 75 dribbling, which is what you need to be honest. And in the left centre mid position we're going to go with Robert Espinoza from Wigan, who plays for Honduras as well. He's got 73 pace, 67 shooting, 66 passing and 70 dribbling, but 76 physical, which I suppose his passing and his shooting isn't very good, but it'll allow him to go forward a bit and take the ball forward because he gets it with his dribbling and he gets it with his pace as well. In the left striker position we are going to go with Andy Delort, who is the transfer player to Wigan, who moved over in the summer. I've got quite a lot of Wigan players in this team, mainly because there's quite a few and there's quite a lot newer Wigan players on Ultimate Team this year for some reason. But yeah, he's got 75 pace, 71 shooting, 72 dribbling and 77 physical for a striker. I think that's pretty decent. And on the right striker position we have none other than Jordan Rhodes, who is only a 74 rated, but I personally think that he should be a lot better considering like what season he had last year. He has 72 pace, 75 shooting and 68 dribbling and 68 physical. So them two up front seem pretty decent. This team's going to cost you about 4k. It's a decent starter team. It's going to get you sorted. It's just going to get you sorted for the start of FIFA, and that's exactly what you want. The rating of it is only 3 stars, unfortunately. Again, it's only a starter team and you're paying 4k for all these decent players. So let's jump into the gameplay and see how this team looks when we actually play a game. Okay, and we're back with the highlights of the match that I did play. This guy had just a mediocre team really. He had a lot of players on loan, and had one or two that he'd actually bought. But we started off the game really well. Andy Delort going on a massive run. pardon me, it's Howson, not Antilot, and he bags it in the bottom left corner. That's making us 1-0 up in the first minute of the game, which was good for us. This team overall is quite good on the counter-attack, but when coming back it isn't amazing. The midfields get quite tired quite quickly, which is unfortunate. Excuse me. And but the good thing with the defence is Chris Kirkland, who for some reason went up for a corner here, does make it up quite well because he's so good, and his positioning is really good, his handling is really good, like we saw before. So he kept me in this game quite a lot. He actually got man of the match as well with a rating of about 8.8, I think, because I don't think you will see the final screen. So we score again in a minute. If I'll just hold my horses, I thought this was the clip coming up, but yeah, sorry to spoil it, but we do score again, making it 2-0, and I think it's a header from Boyce, maybe? I can't remember, let's watch. Okay, it's not Boyce, but I can't remember his name, because the screen I'm watching it on Sony Vegas is pretty small. Speaking of Boyce as well, Boyce is really good on this game. We also got a player sent off, which isn't in the clips for some reason, but we get a player sent off, so we had 3 at the back, quite a lot of it. But Boyce is really strong. He's not the fastest of players, but he's really strong, so that's that's something that you want. Here coming up is a really good save by Chris Kirkland. Ball comes in, header, and a really good save by Kirkland, keeping us in the game and still keeping it at 2-0 in the first half. As you can see at the top left, there's a little red card on our team, and yeah, that's where we got a red card. Okay, after a few more minutes, we had a lot of build-up play from their team, and they get an absolutely lovely through ball. For some reason, Boyce was just not on it, and again,